hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breasts. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sanctified monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Okay, so they recently released the quote-unquote next-gen update. This game, I guess it's for the PlayStation 6 and Xbox Series XXX. I don't know why they call it next gen update. It's very stupid. Just say enhanced edition. Now with ray tracing, just say that ray tracing and graphical improvements. Apparently they use mods. They added mods now. They tweak mods, made it official, and install it with the game now. So I'm gonna try and run this at 4K, everything maxed out. And we're gonna play it from the beginning. So all the ray tracing stuff on. I'll put it at ultra performance. And if it runs really well, then we can actually increase it. I have a feeling that it's not gonna run well at all. Everything maxed out. They have alternate Yennefer? Like what? Bigger boobs or something? Or what's going on? Let's see. Subtitles off. Why is that defaulted on? I've played this before and I have it off. I didn't finish this game. I think I only played like 10, 20 hours of it. You know, I know many call this the ultimate game. It's okay. It's an okay game. Fresh start. Start a new game of The Witcher 3 while having any install expansions. Oh, you can just play. Okay. Let's just delete all of these other save files. There you go. Fresh start. Story and Sword, Broken Bones, Death March, and again, I hate it when you have to pick the difficulty. I guess Sword and Story is default. The thing is, I never finished Witcher 2, so I do have, oh. Oh. Incompatible, huh? Well, that's interesting. So but what happened if this is the first time you're playing the game? Why wouldn't it look for the Witcher 2 import? Save data. Why do we still do like these cinematics and I mean these FMVs instead of using in-game graphics? Because as pretty as this game is, it can't match, you know, detailed full motion videos. So it's a disservice to the game whenever you have like these fancy schmancy FMVs. Oh no, did they change the way Jennifer looks? Just, I mean, wasn't it Yennefer? Oh no, it still is that. I thought they were trying to make her look like the Netflix, because there's some, it said something about in the update. They're trying to infuse the Netflix series into this game, plus some of the story quests. I've never watched the Netflix series because I tried watching 10 minutes of it. I couldn't It was really bad. I mean, I don't find Henry Cavill particularly attractive anyway, so I think that was the problem. Goes up his butt.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Bessemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Performance so far is pretty good. They couldn't Nvidia hair, Yennefer's hair though. Wait,
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
there was a message that popped up, but then I hit A because I was trying to check out the. Oh, that's horrible. So I don't know what that message was. Oh, so these are the additional content? New beard and hairstyle set. Okay, that's cool. Your beard will stop growing after you change it to a style other than the default one. Okay. Well, spoiler. They don't care, do they? If you haven't played the game, we don't care. We're just gonna tell you everything. Bunch of new quests. I hate that this. Yeah, just. Okay. I just want to see which tutorial I missed. Under which senses, maybe? Oh, this was probably it. Okay. Just don't want to miss anything. So yeah, so far performance is pretty solid, but
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
let's see. Where's the how do you change? Where was that option for the alternate? Gameplay? Where was that? In the game menu, but where's the game menu? Where in the game menu? I saw it earlier. Okay, then but I think that's before you actually start the game. So I guess once you've started the game, you can't change it. You know what? I'll just check later how different they look. It's got to be here somewhere. Yeah, and they ain't playing around with the ray tracing in this game. They have global illumination, reflection, shadows, everything. But so far, I haven't seen anything that's particularly obvious with the ray tracing. Maybe there's just not a lot going on this, you know, in this area. And this looks like just regular shadows. I don't know. I don't think those are ray traced shadows. Well, real time, but not ray traced, you know.
See, I thought Siri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Oh, hold on. This is the real test. Oh, it is ray traced. Because if it's not ray traced, what happens is when you look down, when the window is no longer in view, the reflection disappears. So they got some ray tracing, ray trace reflections here. Both doors.
creature's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory. What? Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes again.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. If she wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
We've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that if she's to become wise. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Where's the photo mode? I guess you can't do photo mode here.
Alright. Take off the blindfold.
Ew.
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Owlghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Yeah, I always want to sneak up on what you're doing. Where's the alternative Siri thing? Well, I'm sure that the kid Siri can't be changed, but I guess it's not here. I think the frame generation is a Series 4000 feature, I think. Okay, since ultra performance seems to be pretty good, we'll try performance. Bump it up.
Maybe if you fall.
I already see some fucking frame rate drop.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Oh. Where are we supposed to go? Yeah, definitely not 60. So if we want the DLSS to be like better, looks like we have to probably play at 1440 to get it stable. Yeah, even at performance.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you yet. I just need to grow a bit.
Even with just like a slight slight bump up in terms of quality, you already see frame drops. I mean, this game is asking a lot. They're doing all of the ray tracing stuff.
Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Core tools that trade other swords, one steel for fighting humans, silver for slaying monsters. Yeah, and that whole steel silver thing is just kind of annoying, to be honest. Which is, it was a massive simple form of combat, signs, and the way signs implemented it. Supposedly they did something with this update to make signs like more intuitive or something. We'll see how good it is, because like the sign system in these games have never been amazing. And then the alchemy is always like, you know, it's okay. Yeah, I know people are crazy about the Witcher series, especially in this one, but I'm not all that impressed. I mean, it's entertaining, but it's not all that. You know, a game that's all that was Dragon Age Origins. This, no, it's not.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes. Give it all you got.
Shut up.
Off your elbow and striking.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Oh, you have to wait until he actually swings. I thought it was dodge with B. Oh no, that's wrong.
Siri, see how Geralt poses.
I hate parries in games. Oh. Just block.
Pretend now, live later. Repulse! Strike! Counter strike!
Oh, okay.
Maybe a storm coming.
Oh, left trigger. I thought it was right trigger.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen.
Hey Marcel, how's it going?
What the blazes are you doing?
Yes, Gwen. Oh. Oh.
Siri, Gwen is sometimes called the witch's shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Gwen is sometimes called the witch's shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Hold on. Oh.
No.
So against damage and
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
walk close to Vesemir.
If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be a flame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on.
What? Hard.
That's scary. Hard will knock anyone.
Why is he stop talking?
Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Burden now. Show her, Geralt.
Had enough?
See this ship?
Oh.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
You completed the story 6 times? Wow, that's pretty hardcore. Oh. Okay. Oh, hold on. No, wait. Wait. Oh. Oh. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir to stop training. Simply sheath your sword by holding. Okay.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Oh. Oh, his health doesn't even go down, so yeah, okay. I'm done. I'm done with you, old man. After the second time, it was easy.
Whoa!
It's so stupid.
You really showed him, kid. Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What then? Resume.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
So do you still play this game? Like, continuously? There was someone else who stopped by my channel who, what was his name? Dova. Who's really into, the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. And he plays that game all the time. Is that how you are with The Witcher? They got some new content apparently. Have you played
Right.
through the new content from the update?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn, some way off. We've got time.
No, in the past you played. Yeah, they just released a big patch that added ray tracing and some new quests. So, oh, you played the updates? Yeah, there was a new one that just came out today. They call it the quote unquote next gen update. Do you play this on the PC or on the consoles?
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something?
Oh, Xbox.
True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Yeah, I've played this game like in the past, but only like the first 10 hours or something. I've never gotten to the end. So since the game just recently got this new update, I was like, you know what, I'll play it again and see how far it can go. I mean, it was fine. You know, I was just distracted. I have a lot of games, so hopefully this time I'll get really far, because I do want to complete all of these games. You know, but you also played Skyrim in the past. Yeah, Skyrim is a good game, and Skyrim is another game that, well, the thing with Skyrim, I think I played like 300 hours of that game, but I've never completed the main quest. You know, you played so much of that game, like I played so much of like Skyrim, Fallout 4, and because I was doing so much of the side quests, you know, side activities, like in Fallout 4, I was just like um, getting scraps, building stuff, like really building all the different sanctuaries, like the different cities, spots that you can build on, the different communities. I was just focusing on that. I was focusing on that so much. I think I played like 300 hours or 200 hours of Fallout 4, and after a while, I lost interest in the game, but I've never gotten to the end of the main quest. You know, I was just doing the side quests, and I was just building stuff. that's that's all that I played. You played until spiders came. Oh, you have issues with spiders.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. And we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
And the same thing with Oblivion. With Oblivion, I really hated the main quest, because I hate going to the what you call that, to the portal that you go into the hell world, whatever it's called, I forgot now. But I hate going into that dimension because it's all like scary and red, and I really hate those dungeons. So I pretty much just focus on doing all of the guild quests. My favorite, of course, being the assassin guild, whatever it's called. Dark Brotherhood was really fun. So yeah, but I've never completed the main quest. See, that's the problem with like the more open world games. I think the same thing happened here with The Witcher 3. You know, I was doing a lot of the side quests, and after a while, you know, I was just like, no. You have to every now and then you have to go back, I think, into the and get the main quest going just to keep your interest. You know, because the main quest has a lot of meat. You know, has a lot more story that you can get engaged with. You know, when you're just doing all these little quests here and there, you know. You watch every main quest. You never play the older Elder Scrolls. You played Elder Scrolls Online for 3 hours. Elder Scrolls Online is pretty good, but it's unfortunate, you know, that it's an MMO. And the problem with it is, like, if you don't want to pay the subscription fee, you have issues with crafting, because you want to loot everything. Whenever I play like an Elder Scrolls game, a regular Elder Scrolls game, or Fallout or whatever, you know, I want to loot everything. Like in Witcher, I want to loot everything. And for you to not able to loot everything in Elder Scrolls Online, unless you're willing to pay the $15 a month, so you have the never-ending bottomless bag, it's just a scam. So, yeah, I played through like I have like the first the first two expansions to Elder Scrolls Online, and it's great. You know, I mean, it's a fun game. It's just, you know, they're trying to make money out of it.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri appeared in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
They must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Yeah. Now you play the new Assassin's Creed game like Odyssey or Valhalla. Oh, I love Odyssey. Odyssey was amazing. And again, the same problem I have with other open world games. I played so much of Odyssey, I was doing all of the quests, but I wasn't focusing on the main quest, and I got kind of tired of it, and then I stopped, and I got distracted. Valhalla, I tried playing for like a couple of hours. You know, I mean, see, that's the problem with this, with the open world game. Sometimes it's just so much that you can do, and then you're doing so much that you get tired of it after a while. You know, there's got to be something else that they need to infuse into the open world design that, you know, that makes you want to keep playing, you know. So it's not a bad game. Like Odyssey is really good, and it's also very beautiful. It's still like a very, very beautiful game even to this day. I mean, like the Assassin's Creed games have always been pretty, you know. But they downgraded the graphics in Valhalla. I'm not sure if you noticed. I guess because Odyssey was just too they did too much with Odyssey, and they felt like they had to scale it down. I guess for the consoles maybe, because you had like some of the cloth physics actually they had to reduce that. It seemed like in the Valhalla, and some of the texture quality. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with Valhalla graphically, but you know, I mean, it plays nice. I played like about a couple of hours, and then just to test it out. Syndicate also has like crazy. No, not Syndicate. The one in France. There's an Assassin's Creed in France. I forget which one it was. That actually has some crazy graphics. I mean, it was so crazy that they had to bump it down like for the next 3 or 4 games, because the technology is, you know, not there yet. Because I remember playing that game. It was so beautiful, but there was some performance issues. It's just funny. Open world game is Elden Ring. It's not too big. It's perfect. Yeah, I also played a lot of Elden Ring, and I haven't finished it yet. I really like the game. A good indicator whether or not I like a game is you will see me keep playing it. Nowadays, because I have a lot of games in my collection, and you know, I mean, I like to get games. If a game has to be so good that it for me to keep playing it. So if you see me playing a game a lot, like the same game continuously, that means that it's really, really good. So Elden Ring was one of them, but I think I played like about 50, 60 hours of it. Maybe more. No, I played more than that. Yeah, I need to get back to it. But see, here's the problem though, when you play these games, especially like these open world games. When you get back to it, it's kind of hard for you to just jump back and then do whatever it was that you were doing before. It feels like you have to kind of play from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what makes them difficult to go back to, unless you really want to commit to those games. They released like a new content, free content for Elden Ring as well, but I think it's mostly PvP stuff. So I'm not interested in that. So, but yeah, I have to get back to Elden Ring for sure. Sekiro, you made 3 months break and then you finish it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've also played Sekiro. I mean, the only game that I've completed recently was The Quarry. I played The Quarry last week because I've been holding off on playing that, and I was like, you know what, I gotta finish something. So I was like, let's do The Quarry. And I heard that it's not too scary because I have difficulties with scary games. So, but I was able to finish it. It's one of those games where you have to keep replaying it though to get everything or to see everything. So, I have issues with scary games. I used to be able to play scary games they used to not bother me so much. I would get scared playing them, of course, but I wasn't too scared where I just can't keep playing. I remember I used to live in an apartment alone, and I used to play the first Silent Hill in the middle of the night in the dark. I don't think I can do that anymore these days. So, all right, let's gross him out. Just say, well, he should be used to this. Stuffed unicorn, we use it in bed.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days.
Why would you
Trail's
use
fresh.
a unicorn
It
horn?
looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads. Whoops. Oh, didn't even see it. Adrenaline points from special attacks. Where is that? Oh, okay. It's funny for me in Germany. It's evening. It's dark outside.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
But yeah, I want to finish Until Dawn next. And it's that game. I think that's when you showed up when I first started playing that game a couple of days ago. So I do want to finish that one next. It seems like I can force myself. Well, I want to enjoy it too, and that's why I haven't been playing it in a while. Because that last session I was playing it was just full of jump scares, and I just can't handle it. It's like every 5 minutes there's a jump scare. I mean, come on. So, but yeah, I do want to finish that soon. And like I said, the reason why I'm playing this right now is just to check out the new update. And I mean, I see all the ray tracing and stuff, so that's cool. But it's very demanding on your on the PC, so Because I think throughout that whole battle, I think there were probably some frame drops because it wasn't very smooth. So I might have to bump this down to 1440 instead of just playing in 4K. Even with DLSS at ultra performance, there's still some frame rate issues. What it says, you can regenerate vitality while playing on Blood and Broken Bones and Death March. Meditation does not regenerate vitality. Oh, that's the higher difficulty levels. Press up or down to consume them. You have food equipped and your upper consumable slot. Press up now to eat it. Regenerate portion of you. Okay. Gotta loot before we go. Yeah, this area has like heavy vegetations and stuff too. So like, because supposedly, like this game is using all of the ray tracing techniques. So supposedly like the shadowing and everything else is all ray traced. So I mean, for something that's using like heavy ray tracing techniques, it's pretty stable. It's just it's not very smooth, I guess. Unless you're willing, if you want to play it at this fidelity. You're staying for 1 hour. You have work tomorrow. You hate this world. But even if you live in the video game world, I think you still have to work. Like Geralt still have to hunt monsters to get money, right? But I get you. You know, it's not fun sometimes. Bandits calling themselves Temeria soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. On behalf of Emperor Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sar Gwenlev. So you're in Germany, huh? Okay, loot. Isn't that's the crystal skull from earlier, isn't it? They never picked it up.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's? Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Jeez, non-stop pop-up tutorial pop-ups. We just spend most of their time on the road in search for their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roach to help him in his travels. Okay. Wait, I'm going to hunt ghouls and use fire to kill them.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Well, that's why we play video games, right? Because the real world is just so dull compared to what we can get, the experiences that we get playing video games.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Directive number 8289. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is here strictly prohibited. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. General Merwin Rosen, Viceroy of the province of Temeria. So that means that they haven't... I mean, this guy's been here for a long time then. I mean, this one... Sorry, I don't mean to disrespect your body. This one. This one's been here for a while. It must have been here for like at least for you to down to the bones like that. I guess animals would sometimes visit this area and eat on the corpse, I guess. So this one's been here for a couple of months maybe, and this one is new. The ragdoll physics in this game is pretty good. Okay, I shouldn't be messing around with those corpses.
Hey there.
Let them rest in peace. Because we don't know if they really committed crimes or somebody don't like them and reported them to authorities. Because it's easy to frame people like back in the days or in I would assume in this world. Okay, so they're just telling you whenever you see a hanging body, don't mess with it. Just let it hang. But that's gonna stink, right? So these people, they're used to the stink of rotten corpses. What? Oh, because I have my hold up. Sorry, because I have my sword out. Right? Is that why they're screaming around, screaming top of their lungs? Sorry, I didn't. Oh wait, there's a wait. No. I thought they were scared of me. There was actually a wolf running around loose. I thought they were scared of me because I have my sword out. Oh, okay, well, yeah. You're welcome. They were being attacked by a wolf? Like, really? Wow, okay. Okay, so now they have ray trace reflections on the water, so that's cool. Looks like only the trees closest to the water, though. So there's some kind of distance limitation when it comes to the ray tracing.
We going? Help me! Help!
Ew. Oh, that's the that flying harpy thing. I remember now.
How's it going?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare. Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
In German, synchro, it's Griff. Oh, you're talking about that thing? Oh, I said harpy, right? I think it's a griffin or something, right? So is that what you meant? Griff is what it's called in German. Oh yeah, we could use a few crowns. Whenever I play these games, whenever they say, oh, you know, you don't have to pay us, or, you know, oh, you know, just a thank you is enough. I'm like, fuck that. No, give me some money.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Oh, still got 50.
Back to the trail.
Don't give me
Like
that
I
look.
said, leads to the main road and ends there. Muddled.
You seek someone?
you didn't let them. You didn't let them pay. It was a big mistake. Yeah, I always charge. I always charge for my services. In any game I play. What do you mean, why do you care? Yeah, just say a woman.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travellers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
Let's go.
Lilac and gooseberries. What? Bestiary. Yeah, griffins. Oh. What? Entries in Bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies how to best fight them. I like the NVIDIA hair effects on a lot of these creatures. That they look really good. I half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's crest. Except this one was carrying me dead cow, instead of a scepter. Griffin attack witness, name unknown. Griffins were once only found high in the mountains, where they would hunt marmots. What are marmots? And wild goats. When humans encroached on their land, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of much plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds, and humans. Though still wary of main roads and towns, where folk will, with the means to hire a witcher, are like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities of oft-encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as the royal griffins or arch griffins. Okay. Since we were already on the wolves page, we're just gonna read that. Sorry, you're tired. You gotta go to bed now. Yeah, I mean, you have work tomorrow, so at the weekend you play the whole night. Nice. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wolves. A friend of mine used to say that with all these griffins and basilisks and whatnot, good old-fashioned wolves weren't nothing to worry about. Then the damn beast devoured half of his flock. Inbard shepherd. Once upon a time, wolves were the absolute rulers of the forest. Men used them to frighten children, while adults, too, trembled at the sound of their howling. Post-conjunction monsters not only pushed wolves into the deepest wilds, but also took over their place in human nightmares. Yet this does not mean the old predators cease to be a danger. Wolves do not have a drop of magic within them, breathe no fire and spit no acid, but that in no way stops them from killing unwary travelers and hunters. Particularly dangerous are wargs, a nasty and ferocious subspecies of wolf, and snow white wolves, which today can only be found in the highlands of Scalege Archipelago. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, let's try, let me see here. I have a good idea, yeah. Thanks. appreciate it. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow too. Alright, let's see. Oops. Current equipped items. Item in your possession. Tab shows item of that type. Important character statistics. Okay. Alchemy ingredients. It's a long ass tutorial. Quest item which fit no categories. Item food for roach. What? Oil potions and bombs. And, okay. You can toggle between. Okay. You can see how a given item will look on Geralt. Just press X. Using the preview, you can see how items look, which you cannot equip yet. Okay. Press R. The character statistics. Hold R. I'll go to the statistics panel. Oh. Okay. Shit. I shouldn't have. So many fucking tutorials. You want to see formula ingredients. When you enter shop panel, select them from a pin action. Finish shop panel. Oh, okay. That's cool. Alright. They get out of the screen before they want me to read more. Okay, so yeah, even let me look at the options here. But I know I'm overloading this game with like all the fancy graphics because I want them all. So without ray tracing, the one thing that usually kills it is this NVIDIA Hairworks, but yeah, I want the NVIDIA Hairworks. Fuck yes. So what we're gonna do is maybe bump that up to max, and we are going to put this on quality. Oh no, the game crashed. It's already telling me no, you're asking for too much. You're asking for too much. Okay, let me just relaunch the game. No, don't send the report. There's nothing they can do. There's really nothing they can do. They're just putting too much in this game. I bet that even on RTX 4090, if you want everything on at 4K, you're gonna have issues. I am sure of it. It's like these games with like extremely demanding graphics options. You can usually just like run them really well, like 2 generations into the future of a graphics card. So like this game originally came out when, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It wasn't until I got the RTX 3080 that I was able to get this like to run really well with the NVIDIA Hairworks. Before, you have to dial that down. And the NVIDIA Hairworks is what makes the PC version is the ultimate version of this game because of all the fancy schmancy pubic hair action on the monsters, you know? Alright, let's see. We'll take care of the display first. Change that to 1440. Oh god. It doesn't want to go full screen with this. Let me get this to full screen before I... it doesn't want to go full screen. Oh, jeez, this is annoying. It doesn't want to go full screen with... Here. It doesn't want to go full screen with 1440. It's one of those games. like if you switch it to 1440, it doesn't want to go full screen. I might have to relaunch it or something. Let me try relaunching it. Because that is freaking annoying. Okay, try it one more time here. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you.
I see.
Okay, so we're at 1440 now, full screen. And we're gonna maximize everything. Including NVIDIA Hero Works. And see how it performs.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
No. I mean, it's not 60 FPS. This is probably like 30 or something, or 45. You have multiple items in your pocket. You can switch between. Ah, fuck. Why do I have to trigger that tutorial without using a keyboard and mouse? Oh my god. Come on now, game. Come on. I know. I think I broke the game. I think it's just too much. Oh. And then the controller, what is going on? Okay. Huh? Okay. Oh, this is bad because I'm doing too much. Okay. Okay. What I was trying to do really is the Steam overlay doesn't work with this game. Did I turn it off? Let's see. I don't think I did. Yeah, enable Steam overlay in game. You know, people complain about how you know, EA is using Origin, the Origin client, and oh, somebody died. Is that his wife? He didn't care about this. It must have been just his worker, because he didn't say anything about this girl being dead. Oh, he's a merchant, huh?
Greetings.
Oh, I can't even buy shit from him. Yeah, I was gonna check the FPS using the Steam overlay, but I can't. I mean, this is tolerable, but it looks like it's not a smooth 60 FPS. I think it's. I think it's dropping to like 45 every now and then. So let's try this. Let's try. Let's try DLSS to auto, because I guess that's just if you're trying to get 60, it's just gonna adjust itself. But the problem with this is the image quality is gonna be inconsistent. Seems to be working good though. So maybe we just stick to auto. Well, if you use auto at 4K, it's still not gonna help, because at the lowest setting, which is ultra performance, it was already dropping frames and shit, and I'm trying to maximize the NVIDIA Hairworks, so that all the hair in the game look nice and fluffy.
Whoa there, Roach.
Okay, well I think I should stop here though. I just want to check out the new update. For the most part, you can't really see it. The ray trace reflections you can definitely see, and like I said, there seemed to be like a distance limitation with the ray tracing. Like it's only going to reflect the objects closest to the water, for example, and then the rest of you don't see the rest of it. See, like here, you don't see that house. That you don't see the. There's a guy. There's a merchant over there to the center of the screen, the top center of the screen. Behind him, there's a cabin. There's some kind of hut, and you don't see that reflected in the water. And this is I maximize the ray tracing option. I don't think you can turn on the different ray tracing techniques, but you can't really adjust the settings, so it resulted into this. So I mean, the ray tracing is there, but it doesn't reflect everything. Like there's a cutoff of how far away objects are from the reflective surface. So okay, but it looks nice. I mean, overall the game looks better. I will try to place this game into my schedule whenever when I feel like playing something different on top of alongside Until Dawn, and what was the other game that I just recently played that I want to keep playing? Oh, Lost Eidolon, so I want to go back to that too. So too many games, but yeah, people are crazy about this game, and Marcel H really liked this game too. Said he played this game 6 times. I mean, that's the ultimate example of how much people like the game. So yeah, I'll have to come back. And play this. So we'll I guess we'll stick with this setting then. Wow, auto is pretty good. I mean, you can hardly see it, but but basically the game is adjusting the quality of the DLSS automatically to match your desired FPS. So maybe we don't even have to do that. Maybe we just need to, because I want to see. I want to see the actual, Okay, so at quality, it wasn't that great. Let's try balance. Get off this horse. Let me down aggro. Okay. So maybe balance. Balance seems to be pretty smooth. So, okay. a little drop, but seems to be pretty smooth. So maybe we'll just stick with this 1440 balance and everything maxed out. So okay. And the first thing I'm gonna do once I'm able to see a barber is cut off his crazy beard, go for the stubbly look, and change the hair. And they've added options too for the hair, apparently, with this next generation update. So look forward to see what we can do with that. So because I think the options are pretty limited. I think you have to unlock them. You have to no, that's Fable, where you can unlock. You have to find the different hairstyles. So I'm not sure what this game how that works. So we'll see.